can it be true? These things they say about you. Oh, what am I to do? Oh, Lord. When I look out of my window, everything I see is hate and murder, stabbing, stealing, rape, and larceny. Well, I heard that you can stop it, Lord, but you just let it be. It make you look down and shake your head. They act like rabid monkeys chained up in a zoo, and the Bible says that each of us was modeled after you. Well, hell, that should offend you, Lord. If it does, here's what you do. You ought to look down and shake your head. Look down and shake your head. Get down and shake a leg. Get down and shake a leg. You ought to jump down and wake the dead. Jump down and wake the oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Can you see what this has done to me? I've lost my faith in thee. Woe's me. Well, the preacher on the TV, he tells me if I'm poor, I should give him all my money, cause the Lord will give me more. Well, I saw him wink and drag a sack of cash on out the door. Well, he bought himself a Cadillac, and now I got less than before. Whoa! Look down and shake your head. Look down and shake your head. Get down and shake a leg. Get down and shake a leg. You better jump down and wake the dead. Jump down and wake them. Oh Lord. You ought to look down and shake your head. Look down and shake your head. Get down and shake a leg. Get down and shake a leg. You better jump down and wake the dead. Jump down and wake them. Oh Lord. They say you'll bring down Armageddon. They say you'll break the seventh seal. Well, I hope you bring down Armageddon, cause through the fire and the brimstone, at least I'll finally know you're real. Wow.
Hey,
Did you get an
I'm
ownership
back.
pop-up? Like,
Vampire Logan is back. It looks like we're not going to play Strahd. We're going to play Wild Beyond the Witchlight. This is our Horde Skwadd campaign. And we have 3 characters going to be participating in this one. We've got our Monk, Argus,
Hopper's been claimed.
Goblin. We've got Hopper, the Kobold Rogue, and Ulysses, the Halfling Barbarian.
Yes. Technically, it's like a tiefling halfling, but it's just a halfling.
And so I think this has been a while since we played this campaign. I think we have on the last game they had uncovered most of the plot of the Carnival, and that the way to convince the owners of the Carnival, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, to let them know where the portal to the Prismeer is and how to get through it, was to steal the watch during the Mr. I think it was Mr. Witch, steal his watch during the or after the big top, or sorry, after the what's it called? The last thing, the crowning of the Witchlight Monarch.
Crowning of the Witchlight Monarch.
Yeah, and that will be happening at the 8th hour, crowning of the Witchlight Monarch. So I think we had given the players time to do any of the Carnival rides they didn't get a chance to do, and they did, I think, something. I think you covered everything, didn't you?
I think we covered everything once. I don't think that
Yeah.
everybody did everything, but
Everybody.
No,
did
I know I didn't
everything.
do some of them, but we did do everything at least once.
Yeah.
Like in a group, like
Yeah.
our party.
Yeah, the Bubble Hut. I don't. Did you ever do Pixie Kingdom?
Yes.
Okay. You got
yeah.
shrunk down and hung out with the Pixies.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, we did.
I know you did Snail Racing and Mystery Mine.
Yeah.
We did. I remember Bubble Top because that's how we got on the top of the big top.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Murmur and Ulysses did the Hall of Illusions, the Gondola Swans, and the Dragonfly rides in the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, and Feasting Orchard. Wow, we got around.
And the
Yeah.
carousel.
The carousel was where we got our hints.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, puzzles. I love puzzles.
And then you found out about the missing Displacer Beast pup from the lost property.
Yeah.
That you suppose was probably lost in the same place that.
Right,
that,
the Displacer Beast child.
Yeah.
Because there's
sorry,
there's
not
a Displacer
pup,
Beast that
kitten.
runs lost property. Yeah.
Displacer Beast kitten.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, so I said Durlagron, the Displacer Beast, missing his cub, Candlefoot with a mime, Palasha the mermaid, who's in love with Candlefoot.
Candlefoot lost his voice, right?
And he got his voice back because Kettle Steam, the Kenku, agreed to help you guys get it back in order to get information about the she's a warlock of Zybilna, and that is the
Fae patron question mark of Prismeer.
Yeah, supposed to be run the realm of Prismeer, but has not been in contact with her warlock in a long time. So
I do not remember that character at all.
He was the one going around
voice heckling and stuff
heckling
like that.
the singer and like causing the dragonfly ride person to fall off and a bunch of other like mischief in order to try and
either I wasn't there or I full checked out because not a single part of that like
you may not have
there.
You may not have encountered her. She didn't get in. You guys missed a bunch of perception checks to catch her in a lot of locations.
No. That's what I'm saying is that I remember all of those things happening, but I didn't think that we'd found out who was doing them. Like I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, I think someone else did that.
I'm pretty sure it was Murmur, Hopper,
and
Argus, maybe.
I feel like I was there.
But, was I here?
I don't think you were.
think you were there.
No, I don't think I was either because I'm like, none of this sounds familiar.
Yeah, we found the person.
In the last episode, I think.
Oh, I got sick. I was there right at the beginning of the last time we played Witchlight, and I had to leave because I was feeling really ill. I remember that now. Sucked.
Okay, so anyway, yes, you have done all the things that you wanted to do, and the only thing remaining is to go to the crowning of the Witchlight Monarch. I'm pretty sure we didn't do that yet. So that will be the next thing, and we have about an hour, so that should probably be enough time to do that.
Are any of us in the running for the Witchlight Monarch?
I'm trying to think who did the most. Usually goes to the person who has brought the most cheer to the carnival. So I think Hopper's
walking around and telling people to cheer up, damn it. Yeah.
I know Hopper did, and I know that Ulysses did at one point as well.
Yeah,
we were doing stuff.
Yeah,
because our meter is at like max.
I know that I helped the halflings. We helped the halflings get engaged.
That's right. The halflings got engaged.
Murmur and Ulysses.
So did I believe Candlefoot proposed once he got his voice back from the Kenku, he proposed to
Palasha.
Palasha, yeah.
I know that we did other things. I know that I did other things at Retro, and I can't not remember what they were.
I feel like there's an icon on the map somewhere, isn't there? Where like
there was.
I had
tokens on it.
I had to reload this map because it didn't. When I pulled it up again, it had no map, and it only had like you guys on it in square. It had the hex grid, but not anyone on it.
Oh, I brought joy in the big top when I did like a fucking ridiculous lift thing.
That was funny, yeah.
Oh, the Big Top Extravaganza. Yeah, you did that a while back.
Yeah, I did the fucking tiny little guy. Just
you know
like,
what? I wasn't here for all these things, but I did watch the video. That's why
Oh,
I
okay.
remember. That's why I remember all these things, but didn't get any joy points out of them.
So
points.
yeah, the chart was at the top of the
yeah, that I
amount
remember
anyway. So
which is why I'm like, I know we did other things, I just cannot remember.
Yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'll probably just pick one of these.
Actually,
Oh wait, I think we did. I think we got some joy points for the goblin wrestling.
Oh yeah,
we did like a whole
entertaining event out of that. And in the Big Top too, you guys did something pretty fun.
Yeah.
And
we did a couple things there.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure Ulysses has the most.
Yeah, I'll go with that if no one else
I think it's either Ulysses or Hopper for sure.
Yeah, we'll just do a roll off then if you want to just roll.
Hopper just hops.
Roll. See who rolls the highest. Just just roll a d20.
Oh.
Low.
Okay, I still don't have access to my characters, by the way. Hold on, I fucking forgot how to roll. Goddamn.
You have to click on it and claim it.
I rolled a 19.
Hell yeah!
It's locked. I can't click on it. Oh wait.
Wait, let me just.
Can't.
I got a thing here. Let's see.
Go under player and then characters, and then there's character selection.
No, there's no one in here. Oh.
Oh, unlocked. Does that help?
No.
Oh, that's just a box.
I also, for some reason, have a square with my username under it in the character things, and I'm like, what's that thing?
Because you haven't accepted a character yet. That's why.
So, can you see anything in the combat tracker?
I don't even see the combat tracker. Where is that?
It's the crossed swords on the right-hand side.
Yeah. Yes, I can.
I see. Maybe you can pick a character there, or in the party sheet. That's the triple.
I didn't. The party sheet's empty.
Okay.
Oh no! There we go. I found it. Although I don't think it doesn't look like it's gonna be letting me select anything. No. I rolled a 19 though. By the way.
Okay.
I guess I can close Fountain's.
Oh, it says you disconnected.
I know I left. I'm just gonna come back in. Oh, there we go. You're in my history again, so I don't have to fucking search for it.
Okay. So. Oh, interesting. I just got a text from Wazubi that he's in the elevator now to go up to.
Oh, well then he can join us.
Elevator broken. Maybe you're gonna run 15 flights of stairs.
He said elevator is broken?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Of course it is.
Geez.
Okay, so is that still? Should we still keep playing this, or?
I mean, we have it open.
Yeah.
But if you want to play, okay.
Yeah, we can go ahead.
An hour is probably not enough time for that fight.
Yeah, so he's in this scene anyway, so I can just turn on his picture. He can join us when he gets here.
I would love to fucking have my character.
There we go.
Be awesome. They're really fun. If I could do that.
All right, yeah, this will be fun. All right, so it is. Let me pull up the Witchlight Monarch stuff.
I think my favorite thing about this carnival so far has been that Murmur and Ulysses got children's tickets got to pay less for tickets for Ulysses because they were like, it's a child, even though they're not a child.
Yeah, he
How did you guys select your characters? Like, you went into the characters
At the
I
top
had a screen
left.
pop up when I logged in because I was using the same account, and it just let me pick the same character
It
again.
didn't offer
There's
me that.
something you have
This
to
is
do to
so
offer the
rude.
character to a person.
For me, I clicked player, the drop down for player, and then
Yeah.
characters.
I've clicked that too, but it's like empty.
Yeah, I can. When I see that, I can only see my own player.
Oh,
I
it
think
says that
I think it's
Ulysses
empty.
is already owned by you, but maybe it's a different. Here, let me
different
just
shouldn't be a
It
different
shouldn't be a
account.
different account. It should be the
I'm gonna
exact same
clear
one.
owner
but-
because it says with a capital. So okay, now try and.
Okay, I don't know what that is. That's annoying.
Capital P ruins everything.
Okay, I
Yeah,
yeah,
I
there
see
you go.
him. There's my
Yeah.
boy. There's my.
There you go.
Well, not boy actually, but there's my sweet child. There we go. I feel
There's
so
my
bad. I keep getting
Dendi.
Ulysses.
There's my Dendi.
Yeah, I keep getting Ulysses' fucking pronouns wrong, and I gave them to them. So, oops. Okay, we're good.
Okay. So the hour approaches for the crowning of the Witchlight Monarch, and some of the staff go through the all the different areas and start calling for everyone to meet at the big top for the crowning of the Witchlight Monarch, the final event of the night. And everybody kind of pours into the big top. As the spectators are taking their seats in the big top, Durlegrand, the Displacer Beast, escorts Mr. Witch from his wagon in the staff area there to the coronation, leaving, and I guess you can see this through the back there, leaving Thaco the Clown to guard the staff area. Mr. Witch and Durlegrand stand on the sidelines next to Candlefoot, who's looking much happier now, as Mr. Light gives an opening speech, and the okay, so we'll do that. Okay, selecting the monarch. Okay, so he comes to the center of the stage and he gives a flowery speech about the person who has delivered the most happiness and helped the carnival the most, and blah 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 about how great that person is to brings joy and happiness to all of the patrons of the Witchlight Carnival, and the after he does his speech, he pulls out his Witchlight vane, which is like a weather vane, and holds it in his hand, and it starts to turn in a bunch of different directions. And then it starts spinning a thread of golden light that winds its way to the chosen reveler. And so the light kind of the thread of light flows out into the crowd and goes back and forth and eventually settles on Ulysses,
who looks very excited for a brief moment and then attempts to look like they're scowling again, not completely successfully.
Well, Mr. Light exudes cheerfulness and saunters up to you, and
Hey.
he he pulls out a hat box. Yeah, Candlefoot was holding the hat box, and he hands it over, or he holds it containing the monarch's crown. Okay, Mr. Witch comes up there and removes the crown of golden butterflies from the hat box and places it on Ulysses' head. Mr. Light knights Ulysses with the Witchlight vane, and happy clowns shower all three of you in glitter. And you know that never goes away.
Hopper's trying to catch it from the air.
Yeah. And Your friends are happily enjoying this spectacle, and then Mr. Witch and Mr. Light escort the monarch on a circuit of the stage, while Palasha the mermaid sings a joyous song, and pixies flutter all around her.
Nice.
And they bring out kind of a small throne, and put Ulysses into it, and then a bunch of the Witchlight hands lift up the throne, and the song concludes, and then a new song starts up, and there's a marching band, and they do sort of I don't know if you've ever been to New Orleans and seen a second line, but they do basically a marching band goes along, and they lead you out into the carnival, and they make a whole circuit of the carnival in the figure 8 and return back to the big top.
And Ulysses is really confused the entire time. Fuck.
They parade you through the carnival, and everybody's cheering. All the people who didn't go into the big top or the staff, and at all the booths and the rides are all out there clapping and cheering. And Burley the Bugbear sets off fireworks as you arrive back at the big top, and a big explosion of lights and some cool magical effects appear in the sky. And then Durlaguan escorts Mr. Witch back to his wagon. At the and throughout the procession, the band is playing, and Mr. Witch is sort of doing the sort of band leader thing with his Witchlight vein, and they have sort of a kind of marching band kind of a feel to it, and there's sort of some magical effects that go off from Mr. Light, of lights and what do you call it, sparkles and stuff like that. And then when you get back, so they thank you. Mr. Light gives you a hug and says, "Thank you for your contribution to the carnival." And he says,
Ulysses is really weirded out by the hug.
He's like blushing or something.
And Ulysses is like, what the fuck?
Hey, man.
Okay.
Personal space. And then as the celebration sort of winds down, the ceremonial crown teleports back into the hat box, and Candlefoot returns the lid and takes the hat box back to the staff area and hands it off to Thaco, who puts it into the wagon.
I'm gonna keep it for like fucking very long, man. I do have one question though. Do I see the clock at all?
Yeah, at some point during the arrival back at the big top, I'll say you spot an opportunity to distract. No, who wants to make the attempt?
Probably not me.
Probably the rogue.
I don't even remember what my stats and skills are. Jeez.
It's sleight of hand, right?
Yeah, it would be sleight of hand, but you also have to cut the chain in order to get it free, because it is attached to his vest.
Okay.
That's not a very easy roll then, if you're gonna have to cut a chain.
Yeah, so
well, what's everyone's sleight of hand?
3.
Plus 5.
Oh.
Hopper's doing it. Mine's plus 2. So not terrible, but not good enough.
So what are you gonna cut the chain with? Or do you think you can unfasten it fast enough?
I think normally those are connected to a button, right? The chain is normally connected to a button on the vest. That seems more likely for Hopper than else. Otherwise, I have thieves' tools.
Okay, so you can use thieves' tools. that gives you your proficiency bonus? Oh, you already get that in the sleight of hand anyway. So if now, what do you want to do for a distraction? If you can distract him enough, you can get advantage on the check.
Hopper's not the one distracting, right? Hopper's
yes,
just the one.
No, that's
Ulysses
going
probably.
to. So wait, when is this throughout
Protest
this
giving
entire
back.
like?
So you can do it right after Mr. Light hugs you. You could go, oh, okay,
yeah,
and go over
that's
and
kind
hug.
of what I was asking.
Yeah.
Is when Mr. Light comes in for a hug, Ulysses is gonna like be like, "Whoa, okay, come on! I don't know what this is about."
Too close, dude.
Oh, I was thinking you could use it as
I've
an
known you for like
excuse.
5 minutes.
I was thinking you could use it as an excuse to hug Mr. Witch, so he's not as noticing being patted down.
Oh no, I'm trying to throw a scene.
No, okay. All right, I will give advantage, but I will adjust the DC.
Okay.
Okay. So you'll make a sleight of hand check with advantage. So if you click on the ADV button before you do it.
I was trying to figure out how to do that for a second.
Yeah, it's at the bottom there, ADV it says. Just click it. And then you just drag your sleight of hand from your character sheet over to the box.
Okay.
The text box.
I am going to use my D8. The D8 that I got.
D8?
From way in the beginning.
Yeah.
D8s that can help with the skill.
Okay,
I'm hoping.
Probably a good choice.
Come on.
14.
Oh,
14.
Just barely made it.
Okay, well you made it.
The DC was 13 initially, and I added 1 to it with the distraction wasn't quite as good.
The distraction wasn't that great.
It would have been better if you hugged him because he would
but
not feel it.
Ulysses wasn't gonna do that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's in your character. Yeah. But anyway, you managed to distract him enough to do that.
And Hopper, on his behalf, when he's stealing it, I mean, they know that he's in the area because he has a giant hat, but he's like bumping around into people and like it's
using the old bump and pocket.
His giant flower hat, the balloon flower hat, is like up in Mr. Witch's face. Yeah, and so it's just like he's looking up at him, and he's just seeing mostly flower, and that's when the yoinkage happens.
Actually, Hopper could just get excited by the hugging and just hug Mr. Witch himself.
I was like, "We're doing hugs now," and Ulysses is like, "No!"
And then just boing, 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 boing. Honestly, Hopper's really good.
Okay, so
I'm just gonna be kind of somewhat nervously hopping around in the corner.
You use
just trying to not look non-suspicious.
Yep.
So you use one of your thieves' tools to get in between 2 of the links of the chain and break 1 link, and then pull the chain into your pocket.
Yeah, and then just puts it away into like the crevices of like where they would normally put their suckle shell.
Yeah.
And hopes it doesn't disappear in the next 10 seconds.
Yep. Okay, so you have that now, and then the winding down of the carnival starts to happen. And let me just get to here. Oh, just so we know, the Witchlight Monarch gains the following charm. It's called the Charm of the Monarch. And this is, you don't need the crown or anything to have this. You can sprout a pair of beautiful butterfly wings. As long as you have the wings, you gain a flying speed equal to your walking speed, and you gain a +5 bonus on all charisma-based ability checks. This effect lasts for 1 hour. You can use this charm 3 times, and then it vanishes from you.
My charisma's so bad. Just looked at it.
You just go, suddenly I am a fairy.
So
I need to write that down somewhere.
I will put it into your bag, actually.
Oh, thank you. So I'm like, I'm not gonna. I have so much stuff in here, and I'm like, I don't know what any of this is.
Yeah. I have my notes.
Wand.
That's the only reason I've described it.
It's called Charm of the Monarch.
Any of this? Yeah, I see that up there. But like,
and
what
I'm just gonna put. It says 1, but I'm just gonna put 3 in there because then, as you use it, you just take 1 off.
I have so many things in here that I'm like, why do I have a wooden wand? What is that?
You can click on the
Those
little dragon
prizes.
symbol, and it'll tell you what it does.
Well, I was just having trouble getting in.
Oh my god.
He's free and he's trying to get.
Yo, I can cast Prestidigitation. Dope. I did not know that.
Is he having trouble getting into Discord?
Yeah, Discord and
He probably has to get his Wi-Fi figured out. Well, we'll continue. If he gets in, he can join.
Well, he's asking for help.
Not sure.
But he can't get into Discord either,
Yeah,
which is weird. But he can see things in Fantasy Grounds.
Oh, he is in Fantasy Grounds.
He's trying to be. He can't see this game, but he can see
here.
Yeah.
Oh, tell him to update it and then and then close it and open it again. That's what you guys had to do. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't have to close it. I just had to like leave the game or cancel my trying to get in.
Yeah.
But
I posted a picture of my goblin monk in a circus in the Wild Beyond the Witchlight chat channel.
Oh, that's awesome. Where did you find that?
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, he's adorable. I love him.
Okay, I'm gonna have to change your picture to him at some point.
Yep.
I love goblins. Little guys.
He looks like something out of Avatar: Last Airbender.
I know. Yeah, Avatar
Yeah.
is what I was totally thinking of.
Okay, so yeah, you've got the watch and the let me just read the rest of this.
Ulysses is desperately trying to scrub the glitter off. And it's not working.
Picks it off one by one and puts it on his scale.
It does not work.
Hopper definitely needs to get out because if anyone asks him about it, he can't lie. So, peace.
Oh yeah, you lost your ability to lie.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I mean, you and Argus probably get out quickly. I probably would have to fucking wait a bit before I can run off.
Hops in spot with Argus, be like, this is how you hop.
I can balance on one toe.
Wow.
It's a good ability.
How many toes do you have?
So, I guess the next step is now that you have that, the carnival is winding down. People are leaving, and the Witchlight hands are starting to clean up and stuff. So,
I can join them without drawing too much attention to it, right?
Yeah, yeah, because you were part of them.
Then I'm with them, yeah.
So you can lead them into the entrance to the staff area if you want to. And how do you want to approach this?
I barely remember what we're doing, so...
Yeah, same. But I think maybe that the person with the watch doesn't approach with the rest of us. Somebody goes in and says, like, so I hear you like watches. And then
does a single
we try to
person
arrange
here
a deal.
Have any charisma? Because
I have persuasion. My charisma is +1, but my persuasion is +3.
I'm bad at all of that.
So
I have a -1 to everything.
If
charisma based.
So how about since Wazubi's not here, why don't we give the watch to Murmur and he can stay out. And the rest you can go in.
That's fun. That's a good idea.
And then the thing you're trying to do
Ulysses is passing. He's like, watch over this.
So the thing you want to find out is how you can get to the Prismeer. That's the information you're trying to bargain for.
Yeah.
And any other information you want to ask.
Yeah.
Like about the carnival or about them or how they acquired it.
I wish I remember. Oh my god. Wait, I think I actually have some notes written down somewhere about some of this stuff.
Oh, really?
Oh, not anything that's particularly helpful. It's all going to be stupid. But I know I wrote a couple things down from the the carousel.
Oh yeah, you got a bunch of info.
Yes. Oh my god, I did. Yes.
Indolin
Oh yeah. Okay.
Moongrave
Scavenging
has
Nightshade,
my
Dead
family
Hollowed
and
Out Tree in a
Mountaintop
Sylvan
Theater.
Forest. Coven of 3 Hags, Hourglass Coven. Okay, so I wrote down the things that were prominent to me. Nothing else.
Yeah. Same.
I think Brian wrote down something about his character too, because each of you had a clue to your.
Not surprising.
I think you each had a clue to your.
The best at taking notes. Yes, we all got clues for
your where your missing thing is.
Yeah.
And which hag has it.
Did we bring? I'm pretty sure we brought the other people to the carousel after, right? Like later, so that they could also see if they could get clues.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, you did. You did, yeah.
Was a hag of the Coven of the Hourglass. Scabatha Nightshade has my ability to lie.
That's the same one as Ulysses.
Yeah.
That bitch Scabatha has stolen a lot of stuff, because I think she's also the one that has did the thing to the centaur woman.
Yeah, she did something that the centaur woman can't talk about.
Yeah.
Probably removed her ability to talk about stuff.
Yeah. That would be a good assumption.
Yep.
All right,
and
so
merged her with her horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're pretty sure she's not supposed to be a centaur.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so what is the plan here?
Well, I guess we'll leave it with Murmur and go in and see if we can make a deal.
Yeah.
Okay. So the three of you walk up to the staff area, and Thaco the clown comes out there and says, "What do you guys want?"
We want to speak to Mr. Witch. It was a great show tonight, by the way. Congratulations. I imagine you're quite tired, so we won't take much of your time.
Well, I can't really just let you in there. We're closing up, and this is the final night, so...
Well,
why don't you just buzz off?
Hey,
I have a couple questions about the Monarch thing.
And is that Ulysses saying that?
Yeah.
He goes, yeah,
I did not mean to interrupt you.
He sort of does that thing where you wave your hand over your forehead and, "Your Majesty," he says. But he kind of sneers it a little bit.
Oh, Ulysses sneers right back.
All right, I guess since you're the Witchlight Monarch, then I guess you can see him. All right, off you go. He's right over there. He points you to the Mr. Witches.
Nice.
Okay.
What do you call it? Cart or wagon? Wagon.
Thank you for saving me when I fell that one time. You definitely did it out of the goodness of your heart, I'm sure.
And not at all to save the reputation of your circus. Yeah.
Not at all to save.
Well, there's not really... I don't know if it has a great reputation to begin with. Like, fucked up shit keeps happening here. But it's just a really fucking good circus. People aren't going to stop coming. It's a great fucking circus.
It's the kind of circus that leaves town before it gets in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it leaves town for 8 years to make sure. It teleports away.
And then they come back in town and they're like, "Oh shit, the fucking carnival's back, y'all. Crazy."
I've forgotten why I was angry at these people. Yeah.
As they're walking, Copper is just individually picking off the glitter and sticking it on his scales off of Argus and Ulysses.
I love that.
He's like
glitter
little
doesn't really go with my bald head, so it's highlighted too much. So yeah, the more you can take, the better.
You think these will taste nice?
No.
Oh.
Do
Okay.
sparkles taste nice? Pacific glitter tastes like sparkles.
Do you think you guys have ever asked them about your lost things? I know you talked to them once before.
Witchlight?
Yeah, Witch and
Witch
Light.
or Light?
No, because by the time we talked to them, we already knew from the.
Oh yeah, that's right. You already knew from the carousel.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, I have no idea.
Because part of the
that's gonna be my answer to every question.
Part of the lost things is that you guys were at the carnival previously.
Mm-hmm.
I think the general answer. I think actually Hopper asked about the suckle shell, which they see as their
and
why they lost.
I think they said they're not responsible for those losses.
Yes.
And they claim that forces are at work on the other side that are entirely beyond our control. The wheel of time turns ever on. What's lost is lost. What's gone is gone.
Okay.
That sounds wretched. It's a big word for Hopper.
I was gonna say, wow. I'm impressed, Hopper.
Hopper's Elmo now. All right. So we're to approach Witch. Mr. Witch.
They're actually both
Mr.
in the
Light there? Okay.
They're both in the wagon, so. Okay, so our Witchlight Monarch graces us with his presence. What can we do for you? Says Mr. Light.
Ulysses, they just kind of stand back and let Argus.
And
let whoever.
Mr. Witch is looking around the wagon and kind of opening drawers and checking his pockets again.
You wouldn't happen to have the time, would you? I know it's getting late around here.
That's so good.
Oh gosh, when do we have to leave?
He looks over at you when you say that. He goes,
You neither, eh? That's a shame. Seem to remember you had a pretty nice watch not long ago.
To it.
Yeah.
You guys are weird.
Ulysses, by the way, is just trying to look threatening, not particularly successfully.
Squaring up.
Mr. Witch's eyes sort of widen and then narrow. He goes, all right. What's the deal?
They mentioned their missing goods to you before. There's a lot going on here that's important. More important than a watch, you might say. Now, I know you didn't have anything to do with any of that stuff, but I also know that you can help us find who did. So maybe we can help each other out. If you've got the time, that is.
Oh. You're cool.
Bro, this is like straight up mafia talk. I love it.
Mr. Light sort of clues in finally, and he looks over and he looks back and forth at you two, and he goes, "Oh my!" and he puts his hand over his mouth.
Do you have any popcorn?
And what's that?
We'll also need a little popcorn. I presume there'll be some left.
The mood.
Sorry.
Mr. Light puts his hand on Mr. Witch's shoulder and goes, "We have to tell them." And he shakes his head and goes, all right.
Ulysses' violent flashbacks to when their parents told them they were adopted.
We absolutely need that watch. It is critical to the carnival.
That's super. I can't wait to give it back to you, but we have stuff that's important to us too. We need to get to that place with the
Prismeer.
weird name. Yeah.
Prismeer. I think you can help us with that. I can show you how to get to the Prismeer. But let me, before you go there, warn you, it's not the wonderful land that it once was.
Oh, I didn't even realize it was a good place at all. Thanks.
Oh, yeah. I mean, all we've heard about so far have been like witches and dead trees and stuff. It didn't sound great.
Mm-hmm.
we had a good thing going with Zybilna, the previous. Well, I'll just out and say it. She's an archfey.
How big is that? Is that part of a building?
It's a powerful being of the Feywild.
Oh, cool.
Like a castle.
She is a person, but she did have a castle called the Castle of Heart's Desire. But she fell victim to some forces which I cannot mention.
I think you should.
There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that going around.
Is it like I can't say the name kind of thing, or can we get like a?
Best not to speak their name or draw their attention.
General description. A vibe, if you will.
We're just doing a vibe check.
Yeah, I would rather not say. The only thing I can say is be careful with those ones. They are powerful and malicious. Oh, do not speak that name here.
Scabatha Nightshade, that name?
Is the Displacer Beast parent here?
He's already gone back to the lost property and is packing it up. You saw that on the way.
What was their name again?
Durlagron.
Something I will literally never remember.
Yeah, Durlagron and Horse Lady also have things that they lost as well.
I want to say either Isabel or Diana.
Diana Cloppington.
Wait, it was Diana?
Well done.
It was Diana Cloppington.
Ignore the part where I said Isabel.
That may not be her real name, but she goes by Diana Cloppington.
That's so unfortunate.
Yeah. He goes, yes, they're... we're not sure about their lost items, or lost situations.
It is solved.
But it seems likely that it has something to do with the same location.
Yeah.
So why are you always falling prey to it? Like, what's wrong with your space? Because a lot of people have been losing stuff, and it's always from here. So far.
As long as you follow our rules in the Witchlight Carnival, you're safe.
I didn't do anything wrong. She took my potion or my perfume, and now I can't. What do you mean? What did I do?
Well, I fear that we are about to become very unsafe, but to their detriment.
Oh. Well, let me take you to the place in the Hall of Illusions where you can enter the realm. And Mr. Witch...
Oh, shit.
Alone...
That makes sense. We did see a weird, little girl or something in there. All right.
I saw a dragon.
Sorry, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light take you over to the Hall of Illusions. And as Witch and Light move through the Hall of Illusions, their reflections in the mirror show them as gloomy Shadarkai children, which is shadow elves, with your own youthful reflections following behind. As you know, you go through the Hall of Illusions and it shows you your different ages, starting from really young and then going up to older. They soon call you to a halt. The mirrors now reflect everyone's true age, and they stand in front of a mirror that reflects you as you are. Mr. Witch addresses you in a hushed tone. Everything you seek and more lies beyond this mirror. If you mean to step through, then stand in front of the glass and repeat this rhyme. Hither, thither, here and there. Wander yonder, show me where.
Wait. Hither, tither?
Hither, here and there. Wander yonder, show me where.
It's in the chat too, so if you want to look there.
Oh, that's convenient. What chat?
In Fantasy Grounds chat.
Oh.
Yeah, I see it.
Yes.
Hither, thither, here and there, wander yonder. It was the second word I couldn't figure out what was said.
If you ever need it, I can just bring it up again, so you don't really need to worry about it.
Quietly
I will
says,
assume you
"I'm
memorized
so
it.
sorry."
Hey.
Murmur can't see the map or the chat for some reason.
Have you claimed your character?
Looks like it because it's lit up.
It's lit up.
Yeah.
Did you hear a bell?
Well, have you opened the map? So you might have to do that.
Oh yeah, you weren't here when. Yeah, you'll have to go to.
Genuine question: Are you trying to sound like you're on helium?
No, I'm not. I was just trying to be, murmur and whispering.
Oh, you know what?
Your voice sounds higher than normal for some reason.
That's because because we're using.
Does it come up now?
For some reason, I can't use the normal chat on my phone, which allows me to use a headset, which makes me sound like a person. Whenever I use this this laptop, I can't sound like I'm on helium. That's kind of funny.
Wow.
Right?
Can you see it now? Did it pop up?
That's still a no.
Let me try unsharing and then sharing again. How about now?
Still no, but you know what? I don't need to see it. I will follow along with everybody else.
Yeah,
good point. Actually, we just stepped off the map anyway.
We're not going to be in this map for much longer anyway.
True.
So
you're
about to step through a portal.
Murmur, to catch you up real quick. We did the crowning of the monarch thing.
Did we win?
Ulysses.
Yeah,
Ulysses won.
Did.
So excited for Ulysses.
Yeah, I figured Murmur was probably really excited. Ulysses was so considerably less excited. But was also pretty excited, but like definitely trying to hide it.
I kind of imagine
stole the clock, the watch.
Yep.
And you currently have it in your possession.
And then we blackmailed them into showing us the way to the portal to the next land.
Did you has anyone seen the Jim Carrey Grinch movie?
I mean, probably at some point, but I was scared of the Grinch as a kid, so.
Not since it came out. Yeah.
When there's a point where he becomes cheer master, and they put him in a chair and they parade him around the town, and everybody's trying to feed him stuff, and he's just like getting annoyed. I see Ulysses being that way while being paraded around.
Absolutely, in a chair. But if anyone was trying to feed them stuff, they will eat that.
Yeah. Yeah, he got some free popcorn and cotton candy and whatnot.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That was the best part for Ulysses.
So just to try to get rid of my helium voice, which is not typically me, is there any way to send me a link to this? Because for some reason my phone has nothing for Wild Beyond the Witchlight, but my PC does.
You mean for the
Discord?
The Discord.
But like to get the Fantasy Grounds going or
no, I'm in Fantasy Grounds.
Okay.
Well, apart from the fact that I can't see anything, but
that is weird.
It could very well be the reception and the Wi-Fi at the hotel.
Do you have a map
here for so long trying to do this?
Do you have the Carnival up and the map is just blank? Because I had that when I loaded.
Yes. It should show me as a. Oh no! Hold on. I have the entire map at the moment.
Now you see it.
Girl, chat just saw the fucking balloon animals.
Balloon animals. Yeah, you remember the balloon animals?
The balloons that we got.
You scroll up and you can see the ones that you guys got.
Oh.
They're cracking me up.
All right. So they take you in there. They show you the portal, the mirror that you can go through, and so you already know that the land beyond is called Prismeer. he has already told you that the Carnival's secret patron, the Archfey Zybilna, is from there. They basically say that anyone who sneaks into the Carnival without a ticket is robbed of something precious. Whatever is stolen always finds its way to Prismeer. So the things you seek should be in there.
Did I not buy a ticket last time? Cheap.
You may have had it like stolen by someone.
Murmur bought a ticket. Ulysses has a ticket.
This time, the first time you went, maybe not.
Oh.
He also tells you this mirror is a one-way portal. Once you arrive in the Prismeer, you'll need to find your own way back to this world. And we won't be here either because we'll be moving on to the next world.
Acceptable.
What are we going to get?
All the stuff we lost, because like I lost my whole family's artistic ability here.
That's my suckle shell.
I don't need what I lost back.
Remember, that's like why we're here, remember?
All right, who is going to recite the words and pass through?
I will recite the words.
Hither.
Okay, so Argus goes first.
Hither, thither, here and there, wander yonder, show me where.
Okay,
Flourish of the hand, walk through.
The mist swirls in the mirror, blotting out your reflection. What do?
Step through.
Okay, as soon as you touch the surface of the mirror, you're pulled through, kind of in a sort of a, this where you sort of shrink down and get pulled like by the front part of your being, and you're pulled through. It kind of this makes a sick feeling in your stomach, and then you end up on the other side. Who is next?
Ulysses, are you sure
Ulysses
you want to do this?
Okay, Ulysses.
Yeah.
All right.
Ulysses is gonna step up to it. Real quick, did Murmur give the thing back to the watch?
No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Wait, sorry. What haven't I done?
You're holding the watch we stole.
Yeah.
In order to get them to show us where this portal was,
which he has now done.
I have a question.
Technically, we're supposed to give them the watch back now.
Okay.
Before we go, one, I don't have food for an adventure. Can I have food? I don't want to die.
They give you each a pack of rations.
More, please.
And some popcorn.
Is it pop?
Handing out
like
popcorn to you. That's hilarious.
Is it popped?
I'm gonna assume...
we have like Limbus popcorn.
A lamnus bread.
Yeah.
Lamnus popcorn.
Yeah.
Only need to eat one piece a day.
It's good
but
popcorn.
Gotta go stale.
But I ate the bag. Is that wrong?
It only lasts one day. Like good popcorn.
I'll let everybody go through, and then when they have, I'll give him the watch back, and then I'll step through.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume that Hamilton is there too, because if he plays again, he'll be with you.
Yeah.
Okay, and so all of you go through, and then only Murmur is remaining. As he hands off the watch, Mr. Witch is very relieved, and as you're about to step through, Witch says, "Mind the rule of 3, future, present, past." And Light says, "Find the alicorn, free the dormant queen at last."
Cool.
Uh-oh.
Every year contains its seasons.
And if you recall, the alicorn is that unicorn bunny.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
All right, and you all passed.
Some instructions.
It's vague instructions, but instructions nonetheless. All right, so you have passed through the looking glass and landed yourself in Hither.
Hither, thither, here and there.
Thither?
Show me where. Hither, thither. That's what it says.
Is it hither, thither?
Whatever.
If you spent the night in Austin, you're going to say Hither.
Hither, feather. Keep messing up.
Hither.
Hither, thither.
Hither.
Who's Heather?
Hither,
I
thither.
don't understand.
I don't know.
Ooh,
That's a
Heather
great
is.
song.
Okay, so
When
We're just
when
word
I arrive
associating
here,
at this point.
I will quietly mention to Ulysses. I'll go. They told me something before I went through. They said, mind the rule of 3, future, present, past. Find the alicorn and free the dormant queen at last.
Okay.
That's Zabiner.
I don't know what that means, but
Zabiner.
Ulysses will. If Murmur says that quietly to Ulysses, Ulysses will repeat it very loudly for the rest of the group.
So where are we now?
Yeah, where are we?
Okay, well,
Seems like something we would know.
I'll describe the arrival after I find one other thing, because I'll do this first. You stand at the edge of a raised and broken causeway under a hazy twilight sky. The causeway, which is built from pale stones that glow faintly from within, towers over the surrounding landscape, but large sections of it have crumbled away. The parts that remain in place are separated by large gaps where portions have collapsed. It's kind of like a big, like, highway or bridge, and
I was just Googling
causeway.
that.
Yeah. And then a fog-shrouded swamp spreads out below you in all directions, and up from its muck wafts the smell of rotting plants. Also rising from the swamp is the music of nature, a discordant symphony of croaking frogs and singing birds.
Hopper begins to chirp right back.
Beep, 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 beep.
This is basically Ulysses grew up in like a forest, so they're just like, yeah, this is fucking what everything sounds like. So
I don't see a rule of 3 anywhere.
That's because we're in Hither, apparently, but we don't know that. But either way,
not Hither.
Apparently not, according to the map.
Hither comes first.
I love all the little symbols. It's very fun. The maps are very pretty.
Yeah, I really like the maps. I actually bought a physical copy because I really like them. So
that's so valid. Like I love
the
this.
bunny.
Like this would be a beautiful print. Like the bunny and the compass and the keys at the top.
So then we're like.
Okay, so one more thing happens, and I have to find where that chart is.
Probably on one of the raised stone walkways in the top right.
Oh, if I type,
that's what I was looking.
Look, it's a castle. Shrouded in mist.
There, the story tracker. Yes, there it is. Okay, so Hopper and Ulysses, you feel something about. So Hopper feels that there's something to do with keeping secrets somewhere in this realm. And Ulysses feels that his sense of belonging might be nearby. Somewhere in this realm.
Where is she?
What were the hints we got there? Was it in the in a tree or something like that? Because these causeways all lead to.
Ulysses' hint was Scab with a Nightshade in the dead, hollowed-out tree in a sylvan forest.
By the way,
less like a
forest.
Which is deeply.
And
deeply
you can't actually see
disturbing.
all this stuff, so I should probably fog of war it. But let's assume you can see within sort of the realm
now?
of that.
I mean, I don't know what literally any of it is, so it's fine.
Let's say anywhere around sort of the first causeway and the leaning tower.
You're gonna have to point out where that is.
Okay. Well, the leaning tower and the first, like, I know it's a causeway, but it looks like an aqueduct.
Yeah. Where that first pin is on the left.
Oh, okay.
That's where you start, the causeway.
Ah, okay. I thought we were.
It looks like an aqueduct, though, right?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's more like a road, like a raised road or bridge.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so that is.
Okay, so that's where we are.
Oh, what did I do?
Those vines don't look friendly. They're pulling that tower down.
Okay, so this highway is 20 feet wide and 100 feet above the swamp. The supporting section of that you guys are on is west of a slanty tower that you can see from where you are. And the marshland surrounding the pillars is hidden under a blanket of fog that heavily obscures all creatures inside it. There are handholds and footholds carved into each pillar, leading down to some mushrooms. So if you wanted to climb down from there, you could. There isn't much point in going along the wall because it doesn't lead to the other wall, and it's all broken in between.
Hopper hops down. Not as carefully as he probably should.
You can easily climb down using the handholds. And
touch the
don't
mushrooms.
need to make a check.
Spores come off on your hands.
Do you think it's edible?
No.
No.
The hesitation.
I have no reason to believe that, but no.
Yeah.
The hesitation makes me believe that Hopper would probably try to sneak a bite.
All right, so you
Can we roll survival to see whether or not the mushrooms are poisonous?
Oh, yeah.
Sure. Everybody who has survival, roll survival.
Ulysses has survival. If I could find literally how anything works, that'd be great.
I don't know why it rolled 1. I actually have advantage.
That's a 20-something for Ulysses. 22.
Probably good that Ulysses did it.
Ulysses is good at survival.
Hey.
They lived in the woods. They're good at survival. It's one of their only skills.
Oh, hold on. I rolled the wrong thing.
They're strong and they're good at nature, and that's it.
Yeah, Ulysses believes that these mushrooms are not poisonous, and they're pretty sturdy. You can actually walk on them. They're kind of not like spongy. They're more thick, like a like a soft wood.
Nah, eat them.
Down the hatch. At least one bite.
And Ulysses is just climbing down.
Hopper's the first one down, is already stuffing it in his mouth before even Ulysses might even recognize what it is or isn't.
It's actually pretty hard to get a piece of the mushrooms off. They're fairly big, right? But you can cut a piece off with a knife or a sword or something.
Tries to desperately claw at it for a little bit.
It is not good to eat. It does not taste good. Nor is it easy to even like chew on.
Just suck on it.
Okay, he just sucks on a mushroom for a while.
For a little bit. Like a pacifier.
He is a kobold, so they do have sharp teeth. Probably make it work.
Murmur could break a big piece off with his great club.
Sorry, you're gonna break a piece off?
Yep, with my great club. And
Okay.
I'll stuff it in my pack. Maybe I'll cook it for later.
Okay. All right then.
Nice.
Okay, so you have a couple options here. So one thing you see is a you see by the tower, the leaning tower, you see a balloon, as you can see on the map there. A balloon sort of flies over and kind of gets stuck on the tip of the tower. You also hear some singing from further down along the bottom of the causeway.
What
Down
kind
where
of
Hopper is?
Oh,
Like down, just like, do you mean like down below the causeway where?
Did you guys
mushrooms
all
are?
climb down or just Hopper?
Or at least
I think Hopper and
Um,
Murmur went down there.
Oh, I almost said
Murmur
Fallon.
will go
Ulysses
down.
did.
I'll go
Okay.
down too then.
Okay, so the whole party goes down to the mushrooms, and then you hear the
what
singing.
does the singing sound like? Is it like deep
Is it
singing,
jazz?
or is it light
Sounds-
singing?
Sounds like a jaunty tune.
But from a big thing or a little thing?
Medium-sized thing.
Well, if it's jaunty,
Oh, we have someone
Murmur's
asking us.
okay with heading that way.
I just gotta take to chat here. We
I think they're stuck.
Who's stuck?
The balloon.
I think the balloon is stuck.
Probably.
Maybe if we help them off there, they'll give us a ride.
Whoa.
Murmur likes to fly.
I want to fly. I want to fly so high.
It's true. Murmur does like to fly.
I do. I want to fly.
Right now, you remind me of the sloth in the movie with the rabbit and the fox.
Yeah.
It has been an extremely long week. I am the sloth.
And that is so valid.
We should change the title of the video here.
I ran 15 flights of stairs just to get up here.
Woof.
Thank you.
I will never do that again.
And that's extremely valid of you. That's also extremely valid.
Okay, so which thing did you want to go towards?
Well, we can investigate the music while we're here, but then we should check out the tower and the balloon.
They're both about an equal distance away, so you can choose to go to one or the other.
Can we approximate where the
Are
singing's coming from?
Are they opposite different distances?
One is sort of to the north-ish, and the other is to the east-ish.
I think tower then.
Sure.
But we don't know where we are, Ulysses. Wouldn't it be better to ask somebody that sounds happy?
That's a good point. We might want to find us somebody that can actually tell us what's going on. Murmur's right.
I can live with that.
But what if they get hurt?
What if they get hurt?
Oh, it's like a balloon, like a hot air balloon?
Yeah.
Yeah, hot air balloon with a basket
underneath. Oh my god!
And
Are
then
there people in it?
You don't know. But you did see it crash into the tower and sort of hang there.
Jesus Christ. Because I was picturing, I thought you just meant balloons.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't clarify.
And I was like, what balloons are going to get fucking hurt? Why are you guys talking like these balloons are sentient? Okay. This makes more sense. Yeah, we can go there.
So I'll put this description
like,
up
why
here.
are we going after balloon animals?
Yeah, okay, so
in the I should have put
picture on the map that makes it look like a hot air balloon. Anyway,
that's what made me realize.
Who has the highest perception?
So for whatever reason, I don't have the map, so I'm just going off the speech that you're saying.
Yeah.
What's everyone's perceptions? Ulysses has +4.
Oh, we can do perception. Can we do perception?
Yeah, sure.
I have a +6.
1.
Shit, nice.
We're not.
I'm all about the 6s today.
12.
Oh, maybe me.
Nope. Hopper notices in the distant sky you spotted a great balloon made of patchwork material. It spins out of control as though punctured, and causing the wicker basket that hangs below it to swing wildly. The balloon plunges out of sight, disappearing into the fog approximately a mile away. So actually, I guess you can't see the slanty tower, but that's where it's going to be.
Yeah, what if they get hurt?
But if there's
now that I know
they
it's
might
not
still be there.
Not just a random balloon.
They could be.
Yeah, now that I know it's not just like a fucking latex, like a bundle of balloons a clown let go of or some shit that's there, I'm more on board with going that way.
It's just a bunch of clowns
I do love that
dropping their balloons everywhere.
do like that both me and Murmur were like, what the fuck?
And you guys are still wearing your balloon hats, by the way. Or carrying your...
I didn't have a hat. I had a balloon.
Whoever had the hat. I think it was Hamilton who had the hat.
Hamilton and Hopper, I think, both had hats.
Yeah, I think I thought we just lost our hats when we got here. I'm like, whatever.
And technically, you still have your butterfly wings on as well, unless you want to take them off.
Yeah.
But
the butterfly.
Yeah.
We can hear somebody singing, and they have to be closer than that. Would it hurt to just make sure we know what we're doing?
I mean, it could hurt. We don't know how long it'll take. And by the time we get there, what if they fell from the sky and are dead now?
But they're singing. And
That's
we
true.
can hear them. They can't. It's close.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what? If Murmur wants to go towards the singing, we go towards the singing.
Yeah, I figured.
Sounds good. There is something to be said to like have somebody cheerful introduce us to this land.
Yeah, not somebody who was just in a horrible accident. True.
Alrighty then.
Maybe they know a shortcut the other way too.
Yeah.
All right. I need to find the random encounters I rare. Oh, that's not it. Where do I find those guys? Oh, here we go. Oh, here's something that should have been mentioned when you reach the bottom.
Oh, by the way, this is.
Yeah, I'll say that this happens as you go towards the singing. Okay, so this way is more muddy, by the way. The sticky mud squelches beneath your feet. Tangled mangroves grow out of the pools of rippling water, half hidden by thick fog, and purple mushrooms cling to the rotting logs and stumps that are scattered throughout the marsh. Crickets that glow like fireflies chirp serenely before they're snatched out of the air by the tongues of hungry frogs. Coming from one direction are several voices joined in a marching song. The singing grows louder as 6 bipedal rabbits wearing clothing emerge from the fog. 2 of them tug at the reins of a giant snail, and others carry clubs and slings. And
This was not as advertised.
And they sing a song as follows. With sticks and stones we'll break your nose. We'll beat you blind and steal your clothes. But none of us can compare to one wily, swift, and stand-up hare. Scarf that's glorious, thief notorious, his deeds are truly meritorious. With a wink and a grin he'll show his cunning. A flash of his scarf he'll take off running. Quick as a bolt his long scarf trailing. Gasping, grasping, you'll end up flailing. You'll pout, you'll moan, you'll huff, you'll sneer. Thanks to Agadon Longscarf, brigand prince of Prismeer. And
I don't like this choice anymore, Murmur.
Sorry, Agadon what?
Agadon Longscarf, brigand prince of Prismeer.
Longscarf.
Probably the one we gotta find.
Well, this is what you have found is 6 Haragon folk.
Brigand means they steal
Rabbit
things.
folk. And since it's probably going to turn into combat and it's midnight, I might have to leave
Murmur, I
it
don't
there.
like this choice. I want to go help.
They sounded cheery.
They are quite cheery, actually.
They're just cheery about breaking our noses.
They do seem very happy rabbits, clothed rabbits that
I think
Not
we are all
are
going to have
delighting
a
in singing
good-
their song together. And they're actually in pretty good harmony.
I don't think they're singing to us. I think they're just singing.
Yep.
I don't think
Guess
they're
we'll
going to
find
break
out
our
soon.
Means
noses.
they're thieves, Murmur.
Oh,
I think.
but they're happy.
Yeah.
There's something written in the sky. It says, "Roll initiative."
They're gonna steal your.
You'll also
scarf.
notice that 4 of the Haragon have their weapons drawn, and the other 2 are browbeating their pack animal, which is a giant snail.
Oh, they're
Rude.
And the snail is hostile towards them and indifferent towards other creatures.
I don't like what they're doing to the snail.
No,
Me neither.
this shan't stand. Where did that accent come from?
I don't know.
Where are you getting your creativity back?
It's not even in this land.
Actually, we can roleplay this a little bit. So the lead one is spots you, unless you try to hide or something.
No.
Murmur doesn't hide well.
No, he doesn't. So
Ulysses just doesn't hide.
this one comes forward and says, "I am Jebek, and this is a robbery. If you resist, we will beat you black and blue."
My name,
Yeah,
I am Hopper,
But he
and
seems
this
very
is a
happy about it.
shrubbery.
Murmur will get down towards Ulysses and say, "Why don't you try to rhyme a song with them? Maybe they like singing."
Well,
Take a look at the chat with what they've already said.
Oh, yeah. I'll put
Yeah.
that one in there.
Yeah, that wasn't a
that
rhyme. They're just
that
gonna
wasn't a
rob
rhyme.
us.
Well, they were singing a song.
well,
Oh, this is a she. Jebek is a she.
well,
I go by Hopper, and this is a shrubbery.
Shrubbery. Oh.
If you don't laugh, I'll be really sad.
They do laugh, actually.
I hope
And
you
then
pointed at me.
Jebek
and
says,
if you attack us, I'll be really mad.
Jebek says, no, we're not interested in shrubberies or treasure. But we ask that each of you surrender the feeling of delight that you remember from when you were given the best gift you ever received.
No,
Murmur will pull Ulysses behind him.
No.
He's like, no.
Make a strength check.
Ulysses is the
No.
best gift. Ulysses is the best gift for a Murmur.
Oh. Sorry, me? Make a strength check or Murmur?
Both of you. A contested one.
Okay.
Let's see
Athletics?
who pulls who.
Oh,
Athletics?
Murmur, just strength.
Murmur just kind of.
Hold on.
Yeah, he's like, no.
Oh, shit. Fuck. I keep grabbing the wrong thing.
Oh.
Where'd it go?
Yeah.
That's an 8. I also rolled so badly.
Okay, so Murmur does pull you behind.
Hey, what are you doing?
Wow.
Murmur
Let me
doesn't
out.
want to lose Ulysses.
This, I'm afraid, this is a resistance. If you resist our resistance, we'll be you, black and blue.
I'm an anti-revolutionary.
I'll fuck you up.
Jebek pulls out a stoppered gourd with a golden stopper and says, don't worry, it won't hurt a bit. It will only take a moment.
Fuck no, dude. We won't give up our delight.
I know, I want to know.
It'll end in a fight.
It's
there
not...
we go, I got a rhyme. Dude, I've been trying to think of a rhyme for so long.
He goes, or she goes, no, it won't affect you. It won't take anything from you. It just takes the memory.
Yeah, I kind of like those. Thanks.
No.
She looks very surprised that you're not just willing to give it up.
No.
And
energetic.
And then she looks at the others and says, well, I guess it's beating then. And that would be initiative.
You try.
You tried.
Yep.
All right, so...
Murmur will be like,
oh, we haven't rested, have we?
Sorry, what's
Probably
that?
Not.
We haven't rested, have we?
We haven't really,
Yeah.
I got healed, so I'm good.
I've used up
I don't
both
think
my
anybody's
rages in the previous.
I don't think anybody's down any hit points, so
Well, I used both of my rages up.
Hit points.
Yeah, I'll say you all have your rage back, and I'll also give you each an inspiration.
Oh, God.
Is that a long resting or a short resting?
I'll give you all
It's
your
a
full inspiration as well. I give 2, up to 2 in the game, so some of you already have it. Offer 2 inspiration.
Okay.
You can start with any of your...
what the fuck does inspiration do?
You can use
Reroll.
one to make a... Is it a reroll or is it just a bonus die?
Advantage? I thought it was a reroll, but I don't know.
I'd have to look it up, but...
Somewhat up to you, I suppose.
Yeah, what does it say? Say anything here? Nope. Huh. Yeah, I'll have to look it up. What
Okay, thank you for giving me back my rages because I used them in dumb bullshit at the carnival.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't dumb. You won at the wrestling.
I did. That was awesome. I will say.
I'll assume that you.
I don't remember what I used the other one for, though.
I'll assume that the being crowned Witchlight Monarch gave you a full rest as well.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And all of the party because of the mood of the carnival. All right, so I think we'll just
We're still
end.
first level, right?
Actually, I think you should probably be second level by the time you get here. So yeah, if you want to level up your characters before you go, you can do it just before we fight the next battle.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
I mean, it's level 2. It's not going to take long to level up.
Yeah.
Hunting action! Yo!
So in this one, you go into the little hourglass by your class and level, and then you can just add another level to it, and then it should give you some more options.
Hourglass?
Or if you want to multi-class.
Huh?
So on your character sheet under class and level, there's a little hourglass on the right.
Magnifying glass?
Sorry, magnifying glass.
Oh.
I do not have that. Oh, wait, I do.
Level up.
And then you type 2 and then N.
It told me I wasn't allowed.
Unable to import.
I did it.
Yeah, unable to import. Unable to open class records not loaded. Monk.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was able to do it.
Also says that, but weird. Barbarian.
Classes. Yeah, it should have everything in Player's Handbook. Oh, let me check the modules. Maybe I don't have it turned on for everybody.
Nice. I got Reckless Attack and Danger Sense.
I've got flowers. Want a flower? Or I can make you a carved doll instead of fighting.
I hadn't even considered what primal path Ulysses is going to take.
Unarmored movement.
You just imagine wild magic.
Oh, I have the basic rules turned on. I have the players.
Ooh.
Oh, I wonder if it only... No, Wait, if I... Yeah, if I have it turned on for players, you should be able to access it. DNA... Yeah, that's exposed. Player stuff.
I went to the thing, and it's like backgrounds, classes, feats, races, and the classes is empty for me.
That's weird. It shows everything is shared with players. We got Xanathar's Player's Handbook, Sword Coast Guide, Cauldron of Everything. Should all be turned on and player load allowed. Maybe you have to load it. Can you guys click on modules? Does it?
Where?
There's under library. Do you guys see library?
Yeah.
Yep.
Under that modules.
Activation.
Yeah, you might have to activate it yourself.
See a bunch of stuff there. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna load everything that's in here. I probably shouldn't do that. I don't need like Curse of Strahd.
Yeah, you might want to just get the.
What are the ones?
Player's Handbook.
Page 2.
Player's Handbook and
Xanathar's
probably, and Tasha's.
Oh, page 2. Okay.
Tasha's.
I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't see the Player's Handbook. Should we load Wild Beyond the Witchlight?
Yeah.
Where do we go to do this?
I don't know if that'll. Under modules.
Module. Yep.
Library modules.
Player's Handbook.
Now it works.
Sorry, it was Player's Handbook and what?
Tasha's and Xanathar's.
Yeah.
Right.
And you can get Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide if you want that too. It probably has some player stuff. Oh no, it looks like that's only magic items and stuff. And that might be useful.
Let's see if that works.
Oh yeah, there's some more classes under.
Okay, let's see. Yay!
That cutting action.
It worked.
It's weird because if you look at the class list, you can see there's 4 different barbarians because it's in the Sword Coast Adventure Guide, Player's Handbook, and Xanathar's.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, I have 23 HP now. Sick. Ulysses is yoked.
Did it just give you, or did you have to roll?
No, it just kind of did it. Everything I say is just whatever it gives me. Trust me, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Well, your con bonus is +4, so what was it before your hit points?
14.
14, so it added
10.
9. So it's a D12. So yeah, that makes sense. You rolled kind of low actually then.
Oh, yeah.
That would be a roll of 5 on a D12.
Yeah. And like 4. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. 23. Yeah, I mean, I've been using the thing Foundry, like the VTT Foundry, for like legit over a year, maybe close to 2. I still don't know how to use it. I'm so bad with these things. Every single time I open it, I have to refigure out where literally everything is. Like, I'm like, what?
Yeah, I don't much care for this character builder, but it's built into the system. So I was for a while doing D&D Beyond and then exporting into this, but having to redo it every level was a big pain in the butt.
Yeah.
So it's faster
And
to
it was,
just
it
do
was
it.
problematic too. It didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't
all
get
the
everything
time.
either. And then you would sometimes lose your inventory items, so it's just better to do it in here.
Mm-hmm.
But it should.
Yeah, I've got all my stuff for D&D. I have got D&D Beyond. Like, I've got Ulysses' character sheet and everything, just so I can keep track of it easier and figure out my level up stuff easier.
Yeah, you could just check it too and see if it's missing anything.
Yeah, exactly. I know how to use this.
Yeah.
So.
And like you
What
have
does Ulysses use for a weapon?
Yeah, you have reckless attack now and stuff. So.
Yeah. Yes, I do. I think Ulysses uses a long.
Oh, and danger sense.
Great. Yep.
Nice.
What do I use? That's a great question.
Oh yeah, you're an artificer. I forgot about that.
Yes,
I currently have a long sword. Why?
He can put a char or a thing on it to make it better.
So just as so if we're gonna start next round, Murmur will reach over and grab the handle of your long sword for a second, and then he's gonna just quickly, he'll have his little bit of tools and he'll do a little bit of stuff with it, and now your long sword is.
No, it's what? +1.
+1. Oh, hold on. Be a +1 attack and damage.
Were you able to level your character up, or do you want me to?
No, I think. Oh, it isn't.
I'm leveled.
Sorry, it's +1 what?
Attack and damage.
Oh,
Wait.
Nice.
You need to write that down somewhere because I will not have remembered that next time we play that.
Okay, I'll put a note in your.
Yeah, I was just about to do that.
Oh, okay. You can just go to your weapon. I'll actually do it on the weapon, actually.
Oh, okay.
Then it should automatically calculate it in combat.
Yeah.
Under actions, actually. So it's your longsword?
Yeah.
So I am gonna just put the bonus.
I have so many weapons though, and I don't know why.
It's just a Ulysses thing to do.
I've got hand axe, 4 javelins, a longsword, and a quarterstaff for some reason.
Just comes
I also have a
with your
shield.
kit.
That's why I have a longsword.
What's the thing called? Infuse? Infusion? Is that what it's called?
It's a weapon. A simple or martial weapon. Magic weapon grants +1 attack and damage to roll made with it.
What's the thing called though? What's it?
Like an artificial
enhanced weapon.
Enhanced weapon. I'll just put enhanced. By Murmur.
Aww. Thanks, bud.
Okay. So now you can see it's already built into the stats. So when you use it, it'll just add that. That's one thing I really do like about Fantasy Grounds is you can just modify stuff and it's done. It's there. And it just...
I don't see
it all
that
works.
anywhere, but...
On your character sheet, under your actions...
I didn't mean to do that.
If you go to
in my actions. I was looking at my... Okay.
Yeah, under actions, it's longsword, and it already has a +1 to hit and damage applied. You'll notice from compared to the other ones, it has more.
Yeah, it's got a +3 instead of... Why does it have a +3 instead of +2? What, +2?
Although, is...
That's wrong.
Oh, it's messed up.
Strength.
Yeah, this was because I imported these from D&D Beyond, so your strength is +5. What? No. It's +3.
Strength save is
3.
+5.
So
plus my 3 +3, and then my with proficiency it's +5.
Yeah, so I gotta fix that it uses the strength stat. And that should be fixed now.
That should be on probably all my weapons, but that's
+6.
like the only one I use, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'll fix it on the other ones later.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to go to bed.
Okay.
Me
Yep.
too. It's really
All right, so we will be ready for next time. If we, in another few months, we'll play this again.
Thanks for running.
Yep, no problem. Last
I
minute
apologize
switch.
for being late.
No problem.
All good.
And at the same time, I need to stay up for another hour because that's when my Uber arrives.
Okay.
No. Brutal.
Well,
that's like even earlier there.
Oh, it's nasty. Oh, well, it's all good things.
Yep.
Okay.
Good night, all.
Oh, Wazubi, you should check out my new tattoo. It's in the Strahd chat.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
You actually got one?
Oh, and next week where everything is good for everybody to be here this time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strahd?
Yep.
Okay.
I want to beat these scores so bad.
See everybody next week then.
That is an awesome
Talk to you later.
Have a
Yeah,
good
I love
night.
it.
All those
All right.
who watched and checked it out, thank you. Sorry about the confusion.
Bye.
When you're out late at night and you're dancing just for spite, only one dance will suffice. The devil's swing, the dance that I propose. Well, it starts down at your toes, and only Satan knows. The devil's swing, and when he comes for you, there's nothing you can do. It's time to dance with death, and this you can't deny. No, it's no good just to try. Oh, it's do or die. The devil's swing. When he comes up from hell, just to shake his tail, oh, you'd better beware. The devil's swing, and the devil's got his tricks. So when he shakes his hips, he yells, 666.